Hey everybody, I'm here today to talk to you about some basic manners that everyone should know. This will be a tutorial, so let's get right into this instructional video tutorial. I'll be going over 10 basic manners that I truly believe that everyone should know. If you know these manners and you use these manners, people will respect you more, they will like you more, and you will just feel like a better person overall. So without further ado, these are the 10 basic manners that I truly think that everyone should know. I'm going to go through them quickly, so pay attention, take notes, take action, and incorporate them into your regular daily routine so you can be better mannered overall. All right, without further ado, starting off with number one. Number one is saying please. If you're asking for something, if you want something, say please. Simple as that. Number two is saying thank you. Okay, if someone gives you something, say thank you. If someone does something for you, say thank you. If someone is helping you in any way, shape, or form, say thank you. Just say thank you. Simple as that. Moving on to number three. Number three, saying excuse me. If you accidentally bump into someone, you can say, excuse me, okay? And you can also say sorry, which I'll go over in a moment. Sorry is probably a better option for that. I'll go over that in a moment. But saying excuse me is like, if you're trying to get through someone, like let's say you're walking and you're trying to get through an area and you need someone to move or to mind you, okay? Like to sort of mind you being there, you can say, excuse me. Okay. If you accidentally burp by accident, you can say, excuse me. Okay. If you I'm just trying to think of other things. Like if you do something, if you want someone to know that you're there, you can say, excuse me. If you didn't hear what someone said, you can say, excuse me. If you're shocked at what someone said, you can say, excuse me. There are many different reasons to say, excuse me. There are other ones that I didn't mention as well. But yeah, basically, think about it this way. If you want to get through someone, if you want someone to mind the fact that you're there, if you accidentally burped, or if you didn't hear what someone said, you can say, excuse me. Simple as that. Moving on to number four. Number four is saying sorry. Now, this is what I kind of spoke about before. If you accidentally bumped into someone, you can say sorry. If you are, apologetic that you accidentally did something in general, you can say sorry. If you didn't hear what someone said and you want them to repeat, you can say, sorry, I didn't hear you, right? There are many reasons to say sorry, but truly saying sorry is probably one of the most useful skills, even in general. It's good for manners, but it's just like, if you do something wrong and you want to be apologetic, just say sorry. So yeah, those are some examples of when to say sorry. There are many more, but essentially, you should learn how to say sorry and when to say sorry. It is so important, okay? Moving on to number five. Number five is listening actively. When someone's talking, listen to them. If someone is talking to you, give them your full attention and listen to them. Don't just listen and be paying attention somewhere else. Listen actively, truly from the bottom of your heart. Listen to them and pay attention to them. That is truly one of the best manners things that you can do. Okay. Moving on to number six. Number six is making eye contact. When you're talking to someone, when you're listening to someone, make eye contact. Okay. Very simple. If you are engaging with someone in any way, shape, or form, make eye contact. So talking to someone, listening to someone, engaging with someone in any way, shape, or form, make eye contact. Very simple. It is good for manners. Number seven, being punctual. Listen, show up on time. Of course, you can be late from time to time. That happens. Life happens. Everybody understands that. Hopefully everybody understands that. But if you're always late, come on, that's not life happening, that's you, okay? Be punctual, show up on time. You should try to show up on time probably at least 99% of the time. Obviously, there's 1% of the time where stuff happens, and that might prevent you from showing up on time, but try to show up on time at least 99% of the time. Be punctual. It's a good manners skill. Number eight, holding the door for someone else. I make it a point that if someone is even if I have to hold the door for 10 or 15 seconds, I'll hold the door for someone. That's an extreme measure that I take, of course. But if someone is less than 5 seconds behind you, hold the door for them. Plain and simple. They will most likely be so appreciative of it. Whenever I hold the door for someone and they're 10 seconds or 15 seconds away, they are so thankful most of the time. It's unbelievable, right? So just, hold the door for someone else. If they're close by behind you, if it's within reason, hold the door for them. They should be appreciative of it. It's just a good manners thing to do. Number nine. Number nine is respecting personal space. Listen, listen. There's a little boundary around everybody, okay? You can, like, if you're going to tell me a secret, you got to come close to me, sure, tell me in my ear for like a couple seconds. But then give me my personal space, okay? You got to respect people's personal space. There's no hard number. Like, it's not like, oh, 12 inches of personal space. There's no hard number. It all depends on the person, and it all depends on you and what your normal is and what their normal is. But respect their personal space. I would say, like, at least a foot, absolute minimum at all times, is personal space. Unless for whatever reason you have to whisper to them. I get that, but then you're back to the personal space. Okay, back to like respecting personal space. So yeah, just be respectful of people's personal space. Plain and simple. Okay, it's just simple as that. Last but not least is number 10. Number 10 is cleaning up after yourself. Oh my goodness. The number of times I see people, just literally like going to a food court and they just leave their garbage there. Come on. Okay, listen, I have 4 young kids, okay? At the time of me filming this, my oldest, Luke, is 8. Next in line, Olivia, is 6.5. And the next in line are Claire and Kate. They're twins. They just turned 4, so they're 4. Okay. When I go out, when my wife and I take them to a food court to eat, okay? They're messy, of course, but we clean up after ourselves. We're well-mannered people. I look around, there's people who are just leaving. Oh, disasters, the ketchup, the crumbs. Oh my goodness gracious. Listen, clean up after yourself. Does that mean you have to go mop the floor when you're done if you're in a public place? No. But like, take some care in cleaning up after yourself. You leave a table in a public place, just wipe the table, just like that, okay? Pick up any wrappers that you dropped. Like, just clean up after yourself. It's just about being well-mannered. Simple as that. And that's it. Those are the basic manners that I think everyone should know. I've sort of outlined them. Hopefully you follow them and, yeah, keep them in mind. And that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. So I got nothing else to say, so we're going to roll the outro. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. And, of course, be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.